Support for City Series Boys Basketball is provided by the Akron Public Schools Career Education Department at 330-761-3131 or apscareers.com.
Welcome here to Ellet as we have a quick start here. Dave Schick and Joe Bukansky bringing you high school basketball here in APS 15. Two juggernauts here in the City Series, the Ellet Orangemen and the Firestone Falcons. We'll start off with a miss by Breon Brady as we'll get the starters here as the Falcons fly down for the first score. It goes around in and out of the rim and out of bounds. So we'll have a chance to tell you who's their starting five for the Firestone Falcons. Number 5, Carell Allen. Number 1, Darius Allen. Number 4, Israel Spear. Number 21, Isra Wilmington. And number 32, Tremaine Gray are your starting five for the Firestone Falcons. On the other end for the Ellet Orangemen, you're going to have number 44, A.J. Guerreri. Number 41, Julian Furman. Number 34, Breon Brady. That just missed. Number 13, Maurice Mackey. And the guy that just got the rebound, Carlton Cherry, number 33. Ellet at the top of the standings here in the City Series, and guess who's right behind them? The Falcons, as they get their first points in by Breon Brady.
Went to him 2 times in a row, Dave. Going to try to establish the guy who's right now the 3rd leading scorer in the county, the 2nd leading rebounder in the county. That's Breon Brady, averaging 18 and almost 11 rebounds.
And we saw last week against the Cardinals, an easy game. A 3 here goes up and in. Nice shot there by Tremaine Gray that they kind of went away from a little bit. A pedestrian night, you could say. 19 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 blocks. But outstanding numbers across the spreadsheet for Brady as they will look to go now down 3-2. Here was 6:23 in the first quarter. Guerreri for 3, puts it up, can't get it to go in. Rebound, tapped around, where's it going? Finally found in the hands of Carell Allen, and he'll bring it up.
Firestone plays a lot of zone. Dave went with the 1-2-2 look there. Try to offset the great size for the Orangemen.
Inside post play, just on the outside elbow. Can't get it to go. Carlton with his second rebound, and he races up the court. Both teams playing at a very high pace. Guerreri spots for a 3, decides not to take it. Go inside, good ball movement, right side of the lane, not in. And rebound taken down by Darius Allen. Up court to Tremaine Gray, stops along the baseline, out for 3, ball up. Hit one before, couldn't make that one. Brady with the rebound. Back the other way. Carlton playing a lot of point guard so far in tonight's game. Maurice Mackey usually at the point spot. Gets into Brady, that makes point guard skills a lot easier when you can go into the big man down low.
Good strength.
And he gets it in from about 2 feet out. 2 for 3 on the night for
I
Brady.
think their plan is simple right now.
I think they're playing,
and
we're going to keep doing what we can do until you stop us.
Ellet going to go 2-3 defensively. Part of that's for matchup reasons, and then part of that's also to protect that big man in the middle.
5 minutes now, just under 5 minutes here in the first quarter.
And Dave, we didn't have a chance to talk about it much, but this is the 2 teams that are tied for the lead in the series. Firestone beat Ellet by 1 in their first matchup. So winner of this game will be in sole possession of first place with a certain inside track to play in the championship game.
Probably looking at what it could be. If not, one of the 2 teams will be there for sure.
Definitely could have been a foul on Guerreri.
He came hard.
Crashing in. And they're going to give the ball back to the Orangemen. And I think Dave Milo's got a good beef right there. Loose ball foul, guys. No call, though.
He argued the out-of-bounds play.
But then they get the ball. Wasn't it off of his guy? I don't know.
Referees
Whatever.
Referees say otherwise.
Well, they're the boss.
Inside, good play, get on the outside of the zone, scoops it in on the other side.
Great use of the rim to protect the ball.
And Brady unhappy with Guerreri not coming over on the weak side help of the zone to collapse on the ball down low.
5-4 Falcons.
A correct unhappiness defensively. Steal back the other way off the turnover for the Orangemen, bringing the ball up. Spear into the outside elbow, gets that one. That's our second foul, second three-pointer, and we have a timeout to talk about this.
Yeah, Israel Spear with their second three, as you mentioned, in Firestone right now, the quicker team to the basketball, taking care of it on their end. Not shooting it great, but good in and out looks, and they're now up 4 here early on.
City Series basketball right here in APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, offering a free lunch to every elementary student and a free breakfast to every student. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com. Peter George behind our cameraman over there in the corner near the doors, right near the draft where the cold air is coming in. That's why Peter's got a sweater on, and Joe and I are over here toasting next to courtside here in beautiful Ellet.
Ooh.
A beautiful night, you could say, for what the frigid temperatures have been, and you can tell by the large presence of the students and parents out to watch this big ball game here on a Friday night.
Mackey with the fadeaway there, didn't need it, but good hands by Furman.
Furman with the rebound. Carlton looking. Back to Furman, to Mackey. Now looking to get Guerreri inside. Now they'll come back this side, now approaching 3:15 here in the first quarter.
Basically doubling Brady right there as he pops out, and he extends it. Not the shot you want. Washington rips down another rebound.
Trying to go baseline, tipped, and will stay off the block. On the shot was Darius Allen. Brady's going to come out, and that's going to bring in.
I don't think Coach Fisher liked that shot. That one was left way short. Carlton Cherry.
Robert Nelson checking in for the Orangemen. Carlton Cherry goes in, not there. Guerreri playing now inside, can't get it. Nelson can't get it. And taken down.
Ezra Washington.
By Wilmington.
Yeah.
Baseline floater.
That's a
tough
bad
one
shot.
there.
Carlton Cherry rips down his 4th rebound. That one was flat-footed, but he'll still take it.
As you could say, the old man rebound.
Hey, absolutely.
Gravity's going to bring this ball to me. But Cherry on the other end of gravity trying to go up and put it in. Can't get it to go. Guerreri, long rebound. Baseline goes up strong.
Yes.
And he will have a foul and shoot 2 from the strike.
I like to see that out of Guerreri, who's coming in averaging about 15 a game. Hasn't been shooting it hot from the outside as of late, but I like that slash to the hole, drawing the contact, not getting the basket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Wilmington for the Firestone Falcons with his first foul. And the first team foul we've had in an electric first quarter here. As Brady will come in, Mackey will check out.
And
so
you
now
said it right.
A very big lineup here.
You said it right. I said it wrong, partner. I said Washington. I was thinking of
the president.
Yes, our first. And there at Wilmington, he's like, you'll remember my name now because he pulls down his 4th rebound. I'll stat it up for you.
3 from the other side, just outside of that elbow area is where they've hit 2 threes so far.
Yeah, a little quick on that one, Dave.
Shooters shoot. Guerreri. Baseline, Furman gets it in.
Step out by Furman, line drive.
Really great spacing so far on their shots for the Orangemen. Now the Falcons bringing it up. Spear looking at a very tall zone. The shortest person out there is Carlton at just about 6 foot. And with the block, we're going to have a jump ball.
Great job by Brady getting high point in that. He does a much better job of not getting those cheap fouls this year. I think it's just a year stronger, a year smarter, you're in better shape.
Along the baseline here, up top to Allen. And we're going to have an offensive foul.
Who'd we get that on?
Is it a foul? Did I miss it?
No, I think they call it travel.
Travel.
Yeah.
Travel, sorry.
Quick and subtle signal.
Guerreri, long two, can't get it to go. Brady, hey, he's back in, gets that one. Nelson now fakes it. Over to Cherry. And we're at a minute 15 here in the first quarter. Nelson gets the block.
Yeah. Ellet not really reversing the ball in their zone right now, kind of keeping it on one side, makes them a lot easier to guard.
Very tight whistle here. I've seen that play not be called because he passed it away, didn't go up with it.
Right.
Not going to get that here tonight. And I think rightfully so when you're looking for the first spot in the conference. You want your best people out there. Carlton baseline. Can't see because the guy's walking in front of me. Now I can see again, and he
Blocked.
missed it. Back the other way. Crosses over. Looks. Passes the right side. Gets that one up and in. Correll Allen.
Teardrop for Allen.
From Gray. And they open themselves out 4-point lead now with 43 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Got to attack the gaps of that zone.
Guerreri for three out of the corner. Not there.
Too quick. He's not set.
Ball taken down by Allen. He'll take 1-on-2. Goes up. Foul. And he will be shooting two.
Firestone using their speed to beat Ellet down the floor when they get rebounds, and they had numbers there. Kyrell Allen will go to the line to shoot two. Good first quarter on the road so far for the Falcons.
Their first time to the stripe tonight. Foul was on Cherry for the Orangemen. And you can hear the noise he's going to hear all night from the stripe. The student section has yet to take a seat. Still standing. This is what happens when you're playing for first.
Didn't bother him on the first one. Rainbow Drano. I don't know.
You look at me as if I was supposed to approve that.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you didn't. I didn't approve it after it came out.
22 seconds here in the first quarter.
We'll put that one in the vault.
And Bridges.
Wow, I mean, a tight whistle? I don't think so.
That wasn't so tight. That one's tight, though, towards Peter. And Bridges hit checked in for the Orangemen. That was what I was going to mention right before we had a pile up in the lane.
Assaulted on the other end. It goes as a turnover. Keep that one. Bridges in. He's going to get it up.
He double dribbled.
Yeah, after Allen tried to foul him as he got by him, he's like, I'm going to take one on the floor here. Nope, not today.
See what happens when you give people compliments and they don't live up to the expectation.
Man, good strength and a nice catch over here by one of the Ellet 24. They'll come out and do a little ditty here.
There we go.
Try to get their team going because Firestone doubles them up after 1 quarter of play.
So at the end of the first, 12-6 your score with the home team looking down 6 points to the visitors. Firestone coming in, taking the lead early. City Series basketball right here in APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, offering student opportunities in visual arts, including drawing, painting, ceramic, sculpture, photography, and computer design. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com. Let me move my free pizza coupon from Ken Moore so I can read the rest of my spots. City Series basketball.
That's not laminated and framed like mine.
City Series basketball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public School Career Education. Career education programs are supported by industry-based standards identified by 30 different business advisory groups. For more information, apscareers.com. So certainly not what we expected coming into tonight's game. Ellet usually plays very well in the first quarter. They find themselves putting single digits up.
If you're describing the 6:50 start time, yes, we weren't expecting that. And the horrific traffic.
It was pretty bad.
Oh, my goodness.
But I got in here about 10 till. I was like, I'll probably get about half my roster done, and then I'll have Joe fill in the rest.
And I got here at the same time, and they were singing a beautiful national anthem.
Yeah,
Rainbow, and he counts it. Continuation. Bam.
It is good. 2 points, and we'll shoot an extra one.
The rainbow by Bridges.
3-point play. Bridges could get half of their first quarter points in one play. Foul is going to be on
mathematician.
Corell Allen. Allen does not do that. And the rebound taken down. Sorry, not Allen, but Bridges does not get it to go. And Spear with the rebound brings it up. Wow, quick shot.
Quick three.
That's bad shooting.
Nelson takes the hit and stays up for a minute.
Still down, though. Might have turned his ankle.
Yeah.
And Spear was the, Allen was the shooter on the three-point play. I just don't get it. There's no shot clock out here, guys.
I know. Just big game jitters.
Not every look is a good look.
Right. Especially if it comes quick sometimes.
And he will take a seat, Nelson. That's their first one coming off the bench. And Guerreri will come back in, I believe. Yeah. So we go back pretty much with the starters outside of Bridges. Carlton looks, goes inside, goes left hand, blocked, but guess who's there? Mackey picks it up, and he gets a left-handed layup.
Good left hand by Maurice Mackey.
So 7 minutes in, they've erased 4 of the 6-point deficit.
I think you got to keep going inside if you're the Orangemen. Oh, good hands by Bridges.
Great double by Bridges. Takes the.
Yeah, he's not stopping.
He's going as fast as he can, and he'll get a call. He'll stay on the floor.
Bridges is a good change of pace guy, and the pace is not a slow one. You know that change of pace back in football?
You mean regular and turbo. That's about his speed he's got.
Yeah, electric.
7 minutes, 12-10 your score.
What he's doing is he's saying, I'm going to go left, guys, but I'm going to go left as fast as I can. I dare you to get in front of me.
We saw them go into Breon Brady in the first quarter for 2 straight buckets. And
that is a rebound in traffic.
He goes in, collects it, and then takes 2 Falcons for a ride and gets the basket to count, ties things up. Foul will be on Jalen Moore, his first, team 6th. So they are 1 away from being in bonus here on out from the first half.
And Guerreri, he's being aggressive, but he's looking for contact, but he's not. He's kind of going in a little bit off balance and not getting off good shots because of that. But Brady picks up the slack. 7-0 run here to start the second quarter.
You got to like
the Orangemen.
How well he shoots from the stripe given his size and where he plays most times on the floor. Very soft touch from the stripe. And now the zone giving him trouble with that speed up top. They flip it up and they'll get bailed out like you do in Monopoly. Get out of jail free card on that one as he gets to go to the stripe. You get 2 points there with the clock stopped at 6:33.
And Jalen Moore, maybe even more valuable than making the shot, is getting personal fouls on Breon Brady. I think I'd do more of that if I was the Firestone Falcons. Go at the big fella, try to get that second foul, because then he'll be watching a lot of the second quarter just like we are.
Lines it up. Crowd loves it here at Ellet. Keep their lead at 1. Student section right behind our left shoulder here. You mostly see on our cameras here on APS 15 the Firestone side. Notably less excited, but they'll be on their feet off the miss. And in this game, if their Falcons continue to play close, I'm sure. Bridges up top, going to Mackey. Mackey left side into Brady. Deep in the post, pump fake up and in. Kind of faded away to get away from contact to get a good shot. Great ball movement by the Orangemen.
Breon Brady is showing you why he's the favorite to be City Series Player of the Year.
They look determined here. Brady right in his mug. Can't get a good look because you can't see past him. Guerreri down with the rebound, and he's looking for a point guard now.
I think if you're Firestone, you got to keep going at him. You want to try to get that second personal. And he's a little bit winded right now, as he should be. Foul. Oh, my goodness.
Mackey was fouled, but went after it, stole it, and got 2 points that way.
Firestone, completely different ball team. 11-0 run right now. Might be time for a TO if you're Firestone. Ellet just looks to be the quicker team all of a sudden.
Going inside, scoop
nice
it right
take.
past Brady. You got to give credit where credit due as he takes it in. Kylan Richburg, who had checked in for the Falcons. I even missed him being substituted in until he scored there.
He snuck right in, snuck right through. 4-2.
3 ball for Bridges up top, very short, and an air ball. Back the other way off the rebound.
Stolen right back by Bridges.
And he'll put it in. 5-point lead, their biggest in the game here at 4:55 in the second quarter.
Wrong guy handling the ball there.
So they bring it up with Allen. Inside to Wilmington, goes right-hand hook, not there.
Love the rebound.
And great effort by Richburg with his second basket. Like a Bo Outlaw back in the day.
Outlaw. Nice call. Getting good production from key guys on the bench. Bridges for Ellet.
Kind of scrawny, but
Richburg.
Super energetic and in the right spot. Rebound. Back to Richburg. He'll bring it up.
Guerreri now 0 for 5.
Sends it to Allen. Allen goes up, thought Bridges could block it, but he couldn't. Gets that basket in. It's a 1-point ball game. Bridges brings it up. No one picks him up. And
nice.
He'll go to the basket.
Step. Woo-hoo-hoo. Bridges with 6 second quarter points.
The ball keeps coming down the court unless some rocks get in the way. And there was nothing stopping that. Coming down the river and scoring was Bridges. Inside to Wilmington, out to Richburg. Inside, that'll be a foul. That's a blocking foul. If he would have stayed still, it would have been hilarious.
Tried to get out of the way, but with the movement, it makes it an easy call. And that's what you do. And now, to Jalen Moore's credit, he's drawn 2 fouls now on Brady, and now it's decision time for Coach Fisher. And that's a pace thing. I think Brady a little bit winded.
Well,
you tend to get those cheaper fouls.
I think he's a pretty smart player, but even the best make mistakes defensively, and I think that's what it was. You stay still, and I think Moore runs into a rock and falls down hard.
I think Coach Fisher going to try to get maybe another minute or 2 out of Brady, or not, as Nelson looks like he's ready to go.
No, he's going to be bringing in Marquez Smith.
Yep.
And Nelson still limping a little bit off the ankle turn. Personally, I wouldn't bring him back out. And Nelson comes in, Brady comes out with the last 3:44 here in the second quarter. The Orangemen have battled back on top after a horrible first quarter. One that they would like to forget, but they've pretty much wiped it out so far, and they want to go in at half up. 3 ball from the corner, in and out. And staying with the Falcons.
Good activity there by newly entered Marquise Smith, but he couldn't pull it in. Full court pressure now by the Orangemen.
Tries to get through.
Can't
Furman
get through a trap.
grabs the ball. Turnover for the Falcons.
4 turnovers apiece now.
Almost turned it over was Bridges. Into the corner, Mackey. Mackey gets it in time. Right side, baseline. Can't go anywhere. Pivot, up to Bridges. 3 ball up in the air. Hands in the air. Not in the basket, though. And taken down.
Another rebound by Richburg. I got 3 rebounds for Richburg already.
Spear over to Allen. Back to Spear. A team we haven't seen much here in APS 15, the Falcons. Hanging around here, played well within the series. Turned it over here. Guerreri gets it to Furman, to Mackey, their traditional point guard. Going much more with the 2-guard set than we've seen in the first, 3 broadcasts of the Orangemen so far. Guerreri inside, scores.
Great look. Furman finding Guerreri on the slash.
Now we should have a official's timeout if they would have wanted it. As he ties his shoe, they usually give you that. Wilmington ties his shoe, gets back in the ball game.
Good closeouts by the Orangemen.
3 ball up, and 3 ball's good. 1-point ball game as Tremaine Gray gets it in.
His second 3 ball cannot leave him loose.
Yeah, the sophomore playing outstanding. The only underclassman to be in the starting lineup. You can tell why with that stroke. Off there, Furman with the rebound. Back right into it. Can't get it to go. Guerreri tips it up. Sends it up, and at the cameras here. Hello.
Close-up shot. That's Tremaine Gray. He's got pretty close shave and a couple 3s on the day.
We could have saw his facial hair up close, Peter. Did he have a mustache or a goatee? I can't tell. But I will remind Ryan to put in our insurance dues. because I imagine the camera going into that door over there.
I think the Orangemen in no rush here. Up one and with their
you played
best
a
player on
horrible
the bench. Guerreri hit him in the hands, but he took his eyes off it.
Now he's going up.
2 more for Tremaine Gray.
And Gray gets 2 more. Great 2-1 fast break by the Falcons.
Falcons back up by 1.
Guerreri, right side, tipped again. 2 bad ball handling situations by Guerreri so far in the last 15 seconds.
5 turnovers apiece in the ball game.
1:05 here in the second quarter, going into halftime. A very close ball game is what we'll have. The first quarter was a little pathetic, but now we're into it. And we're warmed up. 3 ball in the corner, back for the lead, and
Classic
there it goes.
inbounds play where they go to the back end.
26-24. A great inbound play, and 2 points gives them now a 2-point lead with 51 seconds. Going right at him in the defense. Spins it up, not there, back up. And we will have a foul on number 44, that'd be Guerreri.
His first.
Surprised they put it on him and not on Marquez Smith. But it wasn't over there. So he goes to the line, shooting 2. 46.1 on the clock, and he cannot hit from the line.
Woe is me from the foul line in the first half for the Falcons. 1 of 5 now. Actually, 3 of 7. 3 of 7.
Gets the second. At a cool 50%. 4 for 8 are the Falcons. And they find themselves down 1 after leading by 6 at the end of the first. Yep. 6-12 was our score, if you can believe it. Inside, great interior pass, and gets it up and in. Furman for 2.
I'd like to see him be more aggressive offensively.
That's beautiful offensive basketball is what you just saw there in the last possession.
That high-low game.
Good news is it'll be right close to our cameras here in the second half. But the Falcons looking to put some dazzle on the end of this first half. Down 3, 10 seconds left. Now down to 7. As Joe and I have mentioned before, waiting a little long, 3 ball up, good shot, and he goes in! Hits the 3 and will be shooting 1 more.
Allen fading off to the side, off the glass. Good momentum builder as Falcons about to go into the locker room. Kyrell Allen having a real good first half. Foul was on Furman.
2.3 if he misses. He does. Ball goes down. Guerreri hits it. 1 second left. Ball in the air. Not there off the top corner. And that'll make it easy for you. We're all tied up, so we'll start the second half in the same way we did the first half, all tied up and even. We'll take a break here for halftime here in Ellet, as we'll be back with about 60 seconds for the second half here on APS 15. Welcome back here to Ellet as we're 60 seconds for the second half. Joe has our first half stats.
Right now, all even at 28 for the visiting Firestone Falcons. They were led by Kyrell Allen, 9 points and 2 rebounds. Ezra Wilmington, 4 rebounds, and also 8 points from Tremaine Gray. For the Orangemen, they were led by Marquise Bridges, 9 points off the bench, and Brayon Brady, 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 fouls as we get started here. Wow, was that shot blocked or altered?
Not sure.
It was a brick.
Neither one looked real good. You got to give credit where credit is due. A 22-point second quarter by the Orangemen to get this thing tied up. We got kickball. Hello. Breaking out here in the gym. Your guys are going to be on the red team. They're going to be on the blue team. We'll play kick. That kind of kickball, I guess.
Kickball. Yeah, oh, yeah, it's a staple. They still play it in gym classes today. It never gets old.
See, kickball, my strategy was as soon as they let go of the ball, I start running. That gives me, 1, momentum, and 2, a 5-foot advantage when I'm, kicking it about 2 feet away from the pitcher.
Yeah.
Hello, second one at us.
I'm on it.
Dear Dave and Joe, your insurance deductible has gone up $500. There's no accident forgiveness for basketball players.
Furman going to trigger it in from a weird spot.
Or cheerleaders hitting your cameras or equipment. That's where it went out. That's where it goes in.
Cherry, Mackey, Furman, Brady, and Guerreri for the Orangemen.
On the other side,
Nice look.
Allen, Spear, Wilmington, and Gray for the Falcons as they get the first points here, just under 7 minutes here in the third quarter.
Spear, who had to go to the bench early with 2 personals. They're going right at him, trying to get that third foul.
Wow, what a bounce. Not a great shot, but what a bounce. As they tie it back up.
Wilmington now with 3, his first basket.
Goes inside.
Wow.
Was the leaning tower of Orangemen for a while. And then out of bounds, goes back to them.
Furman's like, man, I think I got knocked down there.
Brady inbound it, into Mackey, into the corner, gets
wow.
into some chairs.
Jeez.
No
you guys
call.
got to call something
Back
off
the other
ball.
way, 3-on-1, going to the basket, scoops it
Nice
up
shot.
and in. And Gray gets 2 more.
And Fisher's like, my guy just got shoved into the bleachers, no call.
Well, sir, he fell that way. He fell this way.
But Mackey don't care because he gets open there and drains the 3.
There's no better feeling of getting back at someone like that on the basketball court.
Boy, that high post too open. Guerreri with a good block.
Furman settles it down off the turnover. Cherry, who we noted off air at halftime, spent too much time on the bench in the second quarter, we felt. Played very well in the first.
There's the airmail.
And there's the violation.
6 turnovers each now.
33-32, 5:38 here in the third quarter. The student section has faded a bit. Half are standing and half are sitting. So enthusiasm has dropped 50%, I think you could say. Inside to Brady.
Good job by Brady
That's
staying tall.
Great defense, hands up. Let the player come into you because I don't think players understand how much that alters your shot. 3 ball from the corner, no rotation on that ball at all.
Kyle
Rebound
Allen.
taken down by Allen. Over to Spear, who is at the top of the zone with no one guarding him. Tries to get through, slices through into Brady, scoops it.
They're going right at him.
And Allen gets 2 points off a great drive to the basket.
Yeah, excellent hang time by Allen.
I would say that is one thing that I would say the Orangemen lack is a player like that can drive to the basket and finish well.
On cue.
He didn't finish, though he got fouled.
And Allen's going to stay down here for a minute. He took a shot. I don't know if he took an elbow or a knee, but it looks he took something to the shoulder. Not going to feel good. He picks up his second personal.
Well, and we have not seen it be our second injury as Robert Nelson, the senior from the Orangemen, looked to turn an ankle in the first quarter, has not returned back on the floor. Carlton will go to the line.
Yeah, Nelson, a nice inside depth guy for the Orangemen. Gives him solid minutes off the bench, but his return in question. He still is in uniform. Cherry knocks down both free throws.
So now I'm all off sync. I didn't take any stats in the first half.
Don't take them, I told you.
I'm just talking, just enjoying the game, letting
That's what
Joe
you're
do all.
supposed to do when you're the king. Carlton Cherry with his 6th board already.
See?
I got you.
I mean, see, when you have too much information, Joe, it scares me. Hello.
Nice handles. You didn't get that. He actually passed.
I got 2 dribbles, and I even had a pen in my hand.
Did you autograph it?
I should have. Great dribbling drive to the basket at the elbow. He hits it up and in. And Israel Spear, his first 2 points.
How many lead changes have we had?
Can't ask for a better basketball game so far. 1-point basketball game, under 4 minutes here in the third quarter.
And nobody on
Cherry to
Ellet.
Mackey. Mackey to Guerreri. Guerreri inside to Shaquille O'Neal. No, outside to Carlton. Around the elbow. Slashes through. I said they don't have a slasher, and he answers it.
He's giving him a lift.
I think he gave me a little wink, too.
Giving him a lift
Like,
here in his third quarter.
Say we don't have a slasher.
Don't forget about me.
I am the slasher. Dave Schick in the corner here in Ellet. 3:30 gives him the lead, 37-36. Oh, this is a lull. In, can't get that one to go. Tipped out hard, outside to the three-pointer. He sees a three. He beats the three. He's up and in. Allen.
Looked like a bad shot, but guess what? It wasn't.
Sometimes bad shots go in.
He knocks it down. Kind of a little bit of a Sean Marion type release there. Not the most fluid.
Need I remind you, Corell Allen had a bank 3 and 1 that went in. It wasn't pretty either, but it still went in.
Guerreri got a good look, got his feet set. Really needed that one.
He answers.
Big answer for Guerreri. And a quarter is flying across the floor.
2:37 here in the quarter. In the third, up 1. Baseline, scoops it up. I don't even know how that went in.
I have no idea how that went in.
He kind of stepped back, but it was like a baby hook.
He threw it off the window, that's all. That's what that box is up there for.
Oh, now these Orangemen students,
Oh,
they're
great
angry.
look.
Inside of Guerreri, who's angry. And he gets 2 points. Back-to-back points for Guerreri.
Yeah, both these teams' zone defense is not doing the job right now. But they're staying with it. That's the 5th lead change in this quarter alone.
Under 2 minutes now here in the third. Spear up top. And can't get it. Brady with a rebound. Up to Mack. He looks at the three. No, Guerreri, who's hot.
Oh,
Gets it
my
in!
goodness. 8 straight for Guerreri.
You could say in NBA Jam terms, he's on fire. When you hit 3 in a row, that's what they say. Boom shakalaka. Gets that in. No good. Rebounding against his own teammate.
Yeah, same team fight
And
for
they'll
it.
keep the ball. Subs coming in is going to be Marquez Bridges and Kylan Richburg, who had a very good first half. Richburg with 3 rebounds and 4 points in a short period of time in the second quarter. Great spark, comes in for another rebound. Couldn't get it. Guerreri gets it into the corner. Full court press on. They bring it up. Furman gets it. Wow. That could have gone either way, in my opinion.
Gotta like the job that Guerreri and Cherry are doing on the boards here.
That's a big favor to the Falcons, because you could call the foul there, but you're just like, they still got the ball back.
We're going for record time right now. 1 foul in the third quarter.
Guerreri again for 3.
Yes, he did.
Got it! Can you believe it? He got that one in.
It's more
under
like
a minute.
GW to me.
And they'll stick it out. 45 seconds, 7-point lead. Their biggest in the ball game. Can you believe this team put up 6 points in the first quarter? It was only about 15 minutes ago.
The sophomore who started 0 for his first 5 has hit 5 of his last 6 shots. 13 points now to lead all scorers for A.J. Guerreri. A great 11-point third quarter.
And they're going to be content to maybe take one more shot. We're down to 20 seconds. Allen up top, down to 15.
When Cherry slashes and Guerreri shoots like that,
The zone hasn't come out. 10 seconds
way.
now.
They're
And
up
now
7.
Allen looking to move. Back to Allen. To the other side. Spear tries to get inside. Into the corner. Got 2 seconds left. Ball up. And Brady will have it. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. 22 in the second quarter. And 20 here in the third quarter. Gives them the lead 48-41 as the home team coming out strong, the Ellet Orangemen. Want to let you know this exciting City Series basketball is brought to you right here on APS 15 and supported by Akron Public Schools, offering open enrollment, which allows Akron students to transfer to other Akron schools for specialized studies. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com. Also, City Series basketball right here on APS 15 is supported by Akron Public School Career Education, where adult vocational services have been providing career training to adult learners for over 55 years. Over 350,000 people have enrolled in customized programs designed to meet the ever-changing need of Akron area business, industry, and government. For more information, visit them at apscareers.com.
And with that flurry in the third quarter, the Orangemen find themselves up a touchdown, Dave. And Firestone, if you're looking at the book, they're saying, yeah, we held Brady scoreless in the third quarter. He was out on the floor the whole time, but we held him scoreless, and he only got 1 rebound, yet we still find ourselves down 7. What happened? Well, what happened here is they're going to come out and change defenses and go to man. The hot shooting forcing that to happen in the deficit. They're going to go right into Brady.
2 threes. Mackey hit a 3. Brady got the look from his assistant coach to start playing strong, you could say.
Turn it back up.
Trying to dial up his intensity.
Furman grabs the loose ball and gets it up. Israel Spear picks up his 3rd personal.
Furman at the line. First time tonight.
Oh, everything but in there.
It was below the cylinder, but it didn't go through the cylinder. So misses the first. Not sure why you don't put Brady in there to rebound. That's an odd little tidbit. But Furman gets the second, so it doesn't matter. 8-point lead, 7:40 here in the 4th and final quarter from Ellet. I am Dave Schick. This is Joe Bakansky bringing you City Series basketball here in APS 15. And this has been an exciting ball game that it almost seems, I mean, not that we have commercials, but it's like NFL Red Zone. It's been so quick, back and forth.
Pop.
7:15 from the corner.
You gotta find Tremaine Gray, and all that was just a little pop to the corner, Dave.
And Gray with his 3rd 3 in the ball game.
He's got 13 now. Big basket. They really needed that.
Going inside, Cherry not there. Furman picks it up. You don't complain when you don't get the foul when your teammate's there to get points right away.
Hang around the hoop. Hang around the hoop.
Spear over to Gray.
They got to find Gray at all times.
Gray to Allen. Allen to a block party. Put out the cones, folks. We're not letting people through. There's a block party going on.
Oh, boy.
All right. Gray up top. Dribble drive penetration brings it back out.
It didn't do much.
That didn't do much either. It goes to Brady. Brady sends it back in and gets it over to Spear. Spear up top to Allen. 3 ball.
You mean Sean Marion? That's telling you. That's the same relief.
6-10, 4-point ball game. 4th quarter. And you can see the other side of the Falcons getting a little restless. They're trying to get this comeback, get it a 1-basket ball game.
And the game of the year is living up right now. Living up to the build-up.
Cherry directing the offense, trying to get a good shot, trying to get into Brady. Brady on the block, gets it. Double team right away.
That's the right idea, but
try to get it back out, but collapse around him for the turnover. Now looking to make it a 1-point ball game.
He almost let it go from 30.
Into the corner. Allen again. No. Furman rebound up to Cherry.
Collective sigh by the Firestone faithful.
Well, and that's the hard thing. A quick shot is tough to swallow because now you're back on defense again.
Quick
Brady,
double team. Yep.
Doubled, and he was out.
They are flying to double team, which rightfully so, they should.
I don't like where he caught it. He caught it real low on the block, and the double team was there. So not only did he have the guy that was in the corner, but up from the elbow comes this collapse. I'd like to see him a little higher on the post so he can turn. He's got quick feet. Gray, I don't understand what we're doing here. We're not setting up the offense. Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
It's not a good shot.
Heat check.
Heat check up and in.
I'm believing it's a
DeVoris
really
Allen.
good shot. It's a great shot.
It's a great shot because it went in. The last one was horrible. Anyway, 1 point ball game, 4:40 here in the fourth.
13 for DeVoris Allen. He's bringing them back.
And the Orangemen look a bit defunct on what to do. Brady, who hasn't been successful the last 2 times now gets it. This time he's going to take it himself, goes up.
And one.
And that's a man move. He goes up for 2 points.
Should have been and one there.
Should have been.
Why, 2 coaches up or
You
what?
can't have, I don't think he can stand up and come on the floor.
Oh, yeah, can't come on the floor, that's for sure. Brayon Brady, his first basket of the second half.
Both he's pointing back. He's like, he stood up. He stood up once. He didn't get warned.
Wow.
Oh, he
Could
got
have
away
been
with
a
the push.
push-off.
Basket.
Oh, my goodness.
They've shot.
We're tied.
How many threes do they have, Joe? We're tied up at 53.
Well, they got 4 in the fourth quarter.
Jeez.
9 threes for the Falcons.
The Orangemen have played good defense. The Falcons have shot well from beyond the arc.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Well, half their points is from outside the arc. And some of them were wide open. Some of them.
They're living.
3 threes from DeVoris Allen. 2 threes from Israel Spear.
The Falcons apparently went to church service before they came here because a lot of prayers from beyond the arc have been answered. During the timeout, they're going to take a 30. Want to let you know, City Series basketball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools. Offering the International Baccalaureate program right at Firestone High School. It's a rigorous 2-year program designed to meet the highest academic standards for any high school student in the world. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com. Well, you thought they'd cool off, Joe, but they haven't. They've hung around. And just like halftime, with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the fourth, we're all tied up.
Well, in case you've missed this one, you're going to want to watch this from the beginning, and certainly from the beginning of the second quarter on. The first quarter was a little bit like a fight where they're kind of feeling each other out.
You could skip the first quarter.
And then explosion ensued.
The second, third, and fourth have all been good. But the first quarter, you can
nice
skip
save
that one.
by Furman.
Back into it. And they need Guerrero to get hot again. Steps up. Yes! It! 3-ball in, Guerrero. 4 threes in the second half.
This has the feel of the title game. If the title game lives up to half of what this is, we're in good shape. You can scoot down if you want. I give you some room.
Scoot down is what he's saying because the student section's coming out on the floor and I can't see as well. Bridges knocks it out.
He goes
Falcon
up
ball,
strong.
it stays.
Yeah,
3:15 here in the fourth.
Bridges went up strong, but only with one arm. Got to get the other arm out there, up there.
Looking to inbound. Allen.
Oh, it's going to stay with Firestone.
Trying to get into Gray. Trying to get it inbound. They finally do. Baseline. Scoops it around. Allen in.
Great second half.
They get it within 1 off the 3. Brady. Over to Guerrero, who's shooting it lights out. Can't get that one. Should have fouled his shot. Luckily, Mackey did. 3-ball up to Bridges. Mackey, Guerrero inside to Brady. Triple team. Mackey outside. 3-ball not there. Brady rebound up. Rebound in.
Big set by Brady. 2 big offensive boards in the stick back.
And extends the lead to 3 here with 2:34 in the fourth quarter. Student section banging it up next to me. Luckily, I have headphones on, and I can actually hear what Joe's saying. Otherwise, you would have the feel of Ellet High School, the heart of Ellet High School, trying to will their team a win here against the Falcons. 2:15 here in the fourth.
Ellet going man now.
3-ball up, not there. Rebound Guerrero, pass it up for a fast break. Bridges up front, one-on-one, off the glass, up and in. Timeout by the Orangemen before the inbound. No idea why he's calling a timeout when he's up 5 and his team's playing fantastic.
Inside 2 minutes we go. Big basket by Bridges. every basket at this point huge and momentum swinging type of baskets in
And
the
you
ball
can
game.
see an overall very quiet game for Player of the Year consideration, Brady, but you can see his presence on the offensive glass to extend the lead. City Series basketball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, online at akronschools.com. Akron Public Schools, smart choice. And you can see all the highlights of tonight's game on akronschools.com if you want to maybe send it to someone that you know. Maybe some of the players here's families want to take a look at what the exciting game it was. Because when you come home and you tell mom or dad or grandma or grandpa what kind of game we had tonight, it's going to be hard to try and tell them what it was, because it's been outstanding.
If you're Firestone here, Dave, do you go inside or you go heat check? Another three-pointer possibly.
Going on in. Rebound, his own shot. Can't get it out. Guerreri gets it. Up to Bridges. Up and in. Off the fast break.
Two huge baskets by Marquise Bridges. Ellet up 7. You got to wonder, is Firestone out of gas?
Three ball up. Short. Rebound in the air. Brady gets it outside to Bridges. Pushing it up. 2-on-2. Slows it down. Brings it out at 1:24 here in the fourth. Guerreri gets it. Not there. Bad shot. Gets the rebound. Up they go.
That shot.
And Gray leading up.
Yeah.
Stops for the three.
Hits
Hits it!
by it.
I thought you only did that in gym class, but apparently you can do it here too.
Tremaine Gray said, why go for 2 when I'm open from 3?
I'm going to stop the fast break right here.
And
1:08 here in the fourth.
I love the idea now. Tremaine Gray with a big basket. Seemingly nobody wants to lose this game. What's on the line? Sole possession of first place in the Akron City Series. Winner will be up a game with only a few games left. It's a 3-horse race for 2 teams. Both teams, I believe, are 8-1 in City Series plays. Both teams have 1 loss. Buchtel now with 2 or 3 losses. I think 2 losses with still a couple of games left to go. So this one, we could see a rematch, and I think we'd love to. The first one, Firestone wins by 1. This one has certainly lived up to the billing. Buchtel might have something to say about it, but 3 strong teams at the top.
They've played very well, and that 3-ball gets it back within 4. And that's a 2-point basket, 2-point basket. Pretty easy here in what's been a very fast game.
And the good thing about the league, you have a couple of teams in Kenmore and Garfield. Garfield already beat Firestone that can kind of play spoiler here in the next couple weeks too.
Looking to bring it up. Bridges setting up into the offense. Bridges brings along.
5-second violation. 10th turnover for the Orangemen.
That's a good call. I don't know why the coach is out on the floor.
Yeah, you don't get it now. I think Coach Fisher I heard him say that was closely guarded because it was close to not being closely guarded.
6 feet is pretty far. And basket when you're away.
Yeah,
from
he
the
wasn't
defender.
6 feet away.
It's 6 feet.
So why isn't he counting right now?
He should be.
That's
And we
gonna
got
be
a
a
foul. We're counting that.
First personal foul of the second half. Yes, I was not stuttering.
We've only had 4 in this half.
Yep, that's the first for the Orangemen.
When they started the game early, they were planning on getting out early.
Yeah, let them play, guys. Errant pass, but Gray off.
There's only been about 3 or 4 calls that haven't been tight that you're like, hey,
Yeah.
you should call something there. And now we're getting on-the-nose tight calls because we're in a tight ball game with 36.3 seconds left.
And Ellet can use fouls on the ground. That's fine.
Well, and you're not going to be shooting
Foul
for
right
another
now.
5 fouls. Oh, trying to put it in. Stuffed by the rim. And fouled again.
He did get stuffed by the rim, but Ezra Wilmington stays with it. He'll go to the line to shoot 2, possibly make this a 1-possession game.
He needs both. He has not shot well from the line tonight. 2 shots, everybody.
1 of 2 from the line.
Don't get your beverage now, folks. Still exciting. That is also noteworthy. The 4th foul on Brady. So the next one would be his 5th. I have no idea why he's coming out. Because you got to win. Makes both. And now they'll take a timeout to set up the offense.
And set up the press, which is what Firestone will do in this situation.
62-60. It's been a good one so far. Joe will have the outstanding responsibility of finding our career education player of the game.
It's going to be a tough one tonight.
I think you can make a case with the crowd here if Ellet pulls this one off. There's been about 25 students that have yet to sit down, which when you're old like us, standing
Props
for
to
that
them,
period.
but I'm not picking them as player of the game. I can guarantee you that. That might be you, but not me. Good atmosphere, though, no doubt.
See how you just kill dreams so quickly, Joe?
Wow.
29.6, 2-point ball game. Home team up 2. Both teams needing to finish this one off. Brady stays in. They'll have Brady, Guerreri, Mackey, Cherry, and Bridges going with the 2-point guard set for the Orangemen. On the other end, you have Allen, Spear, Wilmington, and Gray. Starters for Firestone coming out on the press. Get it into Cherry.
Got to foul somebody because they have 3 more fouls to give.
And you see Furman out. He was the starter to start with Cherry and Mackey, but they bring the second ball handler in, and Carlton
And
a little
free
better,
throw shooters too,
better ball handler and 3-throw shooter. Hand up, looking to inbound, gets it into Bridges. Bridges does, looking for the foul, accepts it.
Still 1 more to give for the Falcons.
And here's the thing, because we were nowhere close to shooting fouls,
Taking more
you're
time
going
off
to
the
lose
clock.
about 15 seconds. Start, stop, foul. Comes in, foul. And we're at 5. You got 2 more.
That was 6.
Sorry, 6.
4th foul on Kyrell Allen, believe it or not. 4 out of about 8 fouls in the whole game.
Looking to inbound again. Into Bridges. He's fouled right away.
Yeah, that's incidental. He's going for the ball.
Well,
Just happened to fall on top of him.
now we're at 7.
Now, if he just wraps
But
up
we've
there and it's a tackle, that could be an intentional foul. But he
Yes.
makes a slap at the ball.
But just 2 hands. If you just put 2 hands, automatic foul anyway.
Right.
And you guys have to come like this. You don't have to push or anything.
Right.
You don't have to wrap around. I put 2 hands. I grab your shirt.
You just can't do this one.
Yeah, you can't push. You can't trip. And you better, if you are going
Sharpen him up. The
from
cue
behind, you don't want to intentional foul right now,
No,
because
no,
then
no.
you get 2 shots and the ball back. Oh, they got him.
stick. In and out. Big rebound. That might not be the right call, but it was a foul. It might have been off of him, but he was fouled. So that's the bailout call.
They called it so tight coming up the floor, and then they're
Firestone
calling
needs
it
a
back.
timeout here.
Sends it up into Spear.
And we get a foul. Timeout, Firestone. Coach Milo going to take a timeout.
Timeout. Want to let you know City Series basketball right here in APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools. For enrollment opportunities, akronschools.com. Akron Public Schools, smart choice. Peter is getting mauled over here with a piece of string.
Like that string ain't stopping nobody.
That will deter students from running on the floor.
A piece of dental floss would do a better job. Hey, listen.
I remember as a high school senior, when the football team won, we ran on the field, Then you get out there and you're like, what am I supposed to do?
What do I do now?
What do I do now? I'm on the field.
So do I run off? How do you look cool from that point? There's no way.
Yeah, we're out here. Hey, good job, guys. And then they're in pads and they got meetings and stuff.
You're like, I don't care you're out there. Yeah. All right.
Now, then you start looking, how can I get off the field and not get in trouble?
Okay.
Open spot over there. Go.
Forget about that. Take us in the Firestone huddle. What do you do here? I know what I do.
What do you do? You already had your answer.
I don't know. I got about 12-3, so I think I go for the win.
I think you definitely put the ball.
Go for the tie. Go for overtime, right, Peter?
I think you definitely put the ball in Gray's hands. It's been your best shooter.
And there he is. But that's a good choice on the drive, but he makes the one extra pass.
To travel.
Nope, jump ball. And it stays with the Falcons, I believe. Yes, it does. Old school arrow over there.
So 9.2 left in a 2-point ball game, and we're going to have a timeout.
This one will be that was a side out. This will be a
So I like that
underneath.
they went to Gray. Let's talk about that play. I like that they went to Gray. Gray goes baseline.
Because
I think you need to shoot or you need to come all the way through the baseline.
He went baseline because they flew out on him. I mean, he made the right move there, but he had to stop and pop. He actually should have probably just took one dribble and popped from 15.
Probably one of my favorite plays is if he catches it outside the three-point line, comes to baseline, if he closes off, keep just dribbling
all
through
the way
the
through
baseline.
till somebody
come
cuts
all
you
the way
off
through.
and then hit the guy in the backside.
Backside,
Cutter
if they
or
come
the three.
through, maybe you give it back down low to Allen. He would have been open. But it totally transitions that defense, whether man-to-man or zone, when someone dribbles through the baseline under the basket.
Now on this,
And potentially with the tight whistle, you get a foul anyway.
I like the idea here of setting up maybe a double screen gate for the three-pointer, or I think they could hit.
I think if you're Ellet, you try and take Gray out of it. Make Allen maybe make the shot. Make Wilmington make the shot.
And I know who I go to in this situation. I try to find my man number one in the corner where he has been on fire, DeVoris Allen, for a pop-out three here. Maybe a pick. He sets a screen and then pops out. It's Ellet ball. How about that? So we said that.
Had
and
nothing to talk about anyway.
Thanks for the
And they'll foul.
Thanks for the wrong arrow quick change.
The arrow has not changed. Anyway, it's like this.
That arrow might break if it changes. So anyway, that's what we would have done.
Well, hopefully in their huddles they weren't as confused as us, because that would be poor. Carleton coming up, shooting two.
1-1.
Well, I'm sorry, 1-1 off the bonus. You're correct. Missed last time, was fouled. And now the Falcon student body trying to get up to mid. He got it in. Now you're going to need the three. 8.2 isn't a lot of time. And I think you're okay.
He's about out of
Try and
timeouts,
ice him.
I think.
Now I hope he has two, because if he makes it or misses it, I'd want another timeout. Full timeout for them. Want to let you know, City Series basketball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public School Career Education. Over 95% of students have passed the Ohio Proficiency Test or the Ohio Graduation Test and earned a high school diploma. For more information, visit apscareers.com. Well, Joe, we got 8.2 left. We already debacled play inbound for the wrong team.
We got it set up for the next one, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Career Education Player of the Game.
Oh.
How's it looking? It's pretty even across, I would say.
For the Falcons, DeVoris Allen leads the way, or Tremaine Gray 16, DeVoris Allen 15, Kyrell Allen 11.
That one misses.
But they get the rebound. Huge rebound. Nobody blocked out the shooter.
A long rebound. And that one's going to fall, let's see here, onto Jalen Moore, who did not box out the shooter. They box out the shooter. And they would have got this ball back. 3-point ball game. Allen second, 1-1 again. He misses again, and guess who gets the rebound?
Unbelievable.
Carleton pushes it out. Bridges gets another foul, and we'll continue to shoot our way to the City Series championship, is what the Orangemen are saying.
50-50 balls have been the key here down the stretch Firestone's played so well just this two shots now, just this one little part of the game. And in the scrum, a bunch of time also ticked off the clock.
Cherry gets the rebound, gets fouled off his first shot. Second shot misses. And then he was able to tap it out to another teammate. Bridges up, misses it. We're at shooting 2 in double bonus. Cherry says, hey, if you miss it, I'm just going to get the rebound again. I think that's what he told him.
Well, I tell you what, if they miss it, I foul.
Yeah. They have 3 fouls to give. Sorry,
but
two fouls
not when
to
they're
give.
shooting from 94 feet. I don't foul. Firestone maybe with a 30 yet left.
2.4, you're not going to get a great shot anyway. You can't advance the ball.
But he knocks it down. Moot point. That's a good foul. Is he calling that in the air?
No, spot.
Well, what's he waiting for?
I don't know. Drama?
No,
Dramatization?
that's bad officiating.
0.4, I would just get off the field, guys. Get off the court.
Let him go.
We got this.
I was going to say that's good.
That'll do it. The Ellet Orangemen fought hard, and they were able to put it together for a 64-60 win. If you can believe it, we started 6-4. They were down 6. They put up 6 points in the first quarter, and they end with 64 and a 4-point victory over the Falcons. The Falcons really played very well through 3 quarters, faltered a little bit at the end of that fourth to give up a run, but an admirable loss, and probably if they continue to play at that level, they will see this other team in the City Series Championship.
Yeah, a certain tough out, especially when you shoot the ball like the Firestone Falcons did today. Just a little bit too much inside and outside from the Orangemen in the second half as they hold on a hard-fought victory, and they split the season series with the Falcons. The win will put Ellet in prime position to lock down that first spot in the City Series Championship game. They've already swept Buchtel and split with the Falcons, so if they hold serve as they would be favored to heavily the rest of the way, they'll be the first seed going against either Firestone or Buchtel. That's left to be decided in our upcoming weeks here. For the Falcons, they were led by Tremaine Gray, 4 3-pointers, 16 for him. DeVoris Allen was just as hot in the second half, 3 threes for him. He had 15. Kyrell Allen with a big first half had 11 points. On the other side for the Victors, they were led by A.J. Guerreri, 16 points. Brayon Brady, really a tough night for him, 13 points, 7 boards off his averages. Firestone did a great job on him, but a big stick back to put him up by 3, and a couple of offensive rebounds down the stretch that were huge. And off the bench, we can't say enough about Marquise Bridges, 14 points, the spark that they certainly needed in the second quarter. He had 9 in the second quarter and then 5 in the all-important fourth quarter. But for me tonight, I'm going to go young, and Guerreri and Bridges are both sophomores, but we're going to go with the unbelievable flurry in the third quarter, which gave Ellet their biggest lead that Firestone fought back from, but really gave them the momentum and got this place rocking. A.J. Guerreri, your player of the game. He led all scorers today. Also had 6 rebounds and played well inside when Brady was in foul trouble. Congratulations to sophomore A.J. Guerreri, your City Series player of the game.
The City Series player of the game brought to you by the Akron Public School Career Education, where students can choose from 30 different career education programs. For more information about that, apscareers.com. We want to thank all of those that helped make this broadcast possible. Our producer, Ryan Dumont, our cameraman who took almost two hits, Peter George right next to me, and the 2 hits that brought to you over these airwaves, Joe Pacansky and Dave Schick. Want to thank all of those out there that helped make things possible around the Akron Public Schools, the teachers, administrators, the parents at home. You guys do so much, and the students right here that kept this place rocking. Thank you, and good night from Ellet.